Wow, look at me go. Another one. Back-to-back days. Wow, when I actually press upload, who knows what time it will be. Anywho, well, this is the most pathetic thing ever. I'm just shit at Counter-Strike, and this monitor here needs to be like fucking this far away from my face for me to be able to go, oh, I can see them now, and kind of lock in a little bit. So, guess we're playing like fucking ROPS now. Anywho, that's my little joy for this afternoon. Still played like shit all day. Doesn't matter. So, I'm coming to realise why I'm staying up so late. And it mainly clicked, well, it only clicked today really, but it mainly came about when I used to work in real estate and a guy said this. I was having a conversation with him. He's like, oh, when do you normally go to bed? Why that's a topic of conversation, who knows? But I was like, oh, depends where I'm working, really. Normally it'd be like 12 o'clock though. So like for a work night, I don't know, depends who you are, or decently late. And he goes, why do you stay up so late? Like, I don't know, I get my 7 hours of sleep, is what it is. And he goes, you need to be getting more sleep. And I was like, nah, I mean, I get my 7 hours, so Oreo Easter eggs. I get my 7 hours, so, and this is what stuck with me. He goes, going to sleep late is the sign of an unfulfilled day. Big brain moment. And I've been thinking about that lately because I am unemployed. I am crashing out over this fucking thing. I'm crashing out at footy training. I am on thin ice with my mental health, to keep it a buck. The only thing I swear to God that is going right is the trading. But that needs to go right for a lot longer to mean anything, essentially. So yeah, I'm staying up so late because, well, I mean, I don't really need to get up in the morning. I need to get up at like 5 o'clock to change a fucking nappy, and then at 9 maybe, but it's 1:45 now. I've just finished playing, and I thought, I need to get some shit off the chest. Not literal shit. I've got a shirt on, but you can't see it underneath, so that's fine. But yeah, once again, kind of to reiterate yesterday, nothing has been going right for me. Like nothing. And this is no good. I was stressed out when only one thing wasn't going right for me. I'm on the brink. I'm on the brink of finding a mighty strong rope. For legal reasons, I'm not actually, but boy howdy, I am fucking stressed. I've not been reading. I've not been going to the gym. That's probably why. I'm kind of clocking that now. That's probably why I feel like shit. But it's kind of like, I don't have a job. The whole thing was I'm a very routine-based person. I finish work, I come home, I go to the gym, I do my reading, then I do other things. But now it's just fucking free-for-all while I'm unemployed. But yeah, that kind of leads on to one of my other points, and to elaborate it a little bit, but yeah, that's definitely why I'm staying up to 2 o'clock in the morning at the moment, because my days aren't fulfilled. There's nothing about my days. I wake up, I look after my son, which is a blessing in itself, but I'm not a man, I'm not making money. My dream is to be able to tell my partner, hey, you can work if you want to. $3,000 after tax. That's what it would be. I really want my trading shit to work out, and I've got to dump a lot of money in there to make it work, and I'm not using a prop firm because they've got their own rules, and I trade like a fucking idiot, and I don't have the time to be waiting for the right setup. My trading is very, very shit, but I don't have the time to sit here all day and hope that I get a payout. I need to be, listen, it's a possibility, but I need to also be realistic in this situation. I need a steady income. And I've only been trading fucking not long, months. Just dropped the wrapper on the floor. I've only been trading for months, not even trading. I've been watching TJR's initial 9-hour video, watched that, took heaps of notes on that, and in all honesty, I'm happy I watched it, even though it's come out that he's a fraud, because it started me on this journey. But yeah, there's a lot more learning to it. There's a lot more that I didn't expect there to be, but I enjoy it. I enjoy being right. It is a very, very good feeling. I'd definitely say I'm a supply and demand trader. No, support and resistance trader. Don't use Fibonacci. I don't use VWAP. I don't understand them. I don't need them, because what I'm doing just works and I understand it, and I've 3/4 my money. And my goal was to double it. My goal is to double it. My mate, who kind of got me into it a little bit more, said, don't put any money in there until you double your money. We're close, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. We will wait and see, won't we? I think I spoke about it in one of my other videos. I do have a mate that I might talk to about it and just see what he wants to do. But boy, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The universe works in funny ways, and that's the only way that it's working for me at the moment, because the rest of my life is crumbling. 2 thumbs up for that one. Now this kind of leads on to one of my other points, and it's about being delusional. I see myself as a combination between a narcissist and the most laziest person on earth you will ever meet, where it's like, I want to be better than everyone else, but I'm also like, so then when I'm not better than everyone else, I want to kill myself. I'm going to stop making those jokes because someone's going to get worried. So this kills my mental behavior. It's the best thing you can ever do in life, by far, is be delusional. By far. The reason you want to be so delusional is because if you believe you can do something, you're probably going to do it. And I'm not just, I believe that we will win. But like genuinely like, I'm going to do that. It'll happen. which I was. I got to a point when I was trading before I really fucked up and lost half of my funds, or my initial, until I got margin called. I was like, I'm going to be a good trader. And I think I said that in another video. I'm going to be fucking good. And part of me thinks that I will be, but I'm one fuck up away from not being. Like, it's weird. And I want to be delusional. I want to say, fucking Togi said it recently. If I want to play in the NBA, I will play in the NBA. If I want to live on Mars, I will live on Mars. And I can only think that way when things are going not perfect, but when things are doing well. When you are no longer good at the sport that you play, when you have no time. That's not kind of the right way to put it. When you're no longer good at the sport you play, when you are completely unemployed, when you also don't really like if I wanted to trade all day, even at the moment, I can't, because I need to look after my son. And it's helpful that my partner can now rely on me to look after him. I've got 1 week after this week, and then I've got no money. Yeah. Nothing's going right. Nothing's going right. So when I'm here saying I will go to the moon, I don't believe it now. There's no way to believe it. Nothing is going right, other than my trading, and that is not enough to get me out of this spiral. I'm not good at my sport. I don't have work. I don't feel like a good partner. Like, genuinely, nothing is working. So how can I believe that I'm going to make $3,000 a week after tax and say, hey, babe, you don't need to work if you don't want to anymore. You can work, that'd be good, because we'll be able to afford more things, but I gotta click my knee. Oh, there we go. Like, that'd be good, because we could put him in daycare, and it won't matter, because I could afford it, and she'll be working and making more money. Her money can just go to putting him in daycare, and then I can just keep the money and get us a nice house. It's possible. It is possible. Especially it is possible if I use enough money in trading. And it's possible if I got a call back from, why did I think my phone buzzed? I'm literally recording on it. And it is possible if I got a call back from the job that I actually want. Because the money option of things is that I go back to one of my previous jobs that pays decent, but I'm away every second fucking week. And I just save. And I put all my money into trading so I can get to the point where I don't need to fucking work. That's my goal. But I need to keep making more money in trading to the point where I'm like, okay, $3,000 a week I can take out. The rest I leave in to make more money. But that's like, that'd have to be like $100,000 capital, which it's not unrealistic. But being unemployed makes it very, 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 very difficult. But I guess it's one of those things, right? If I told you had to make $1 million at the end of the year, would you make $1 million? You'd tell me no. But now I tell you, I'm going to kill your family in Minecraft if you don't make $1 million by the end of the year. Will you? Of course. Nothing changes but the risk. So yeah, discipline's out the fucking window. No, not discipline. Delusion is out the fucking window. And I don't feel fulfilled after a full day. So whoever's watching this, sorry to nag you out. Hope you've had a great time. It is now 1:56 in the morning. So I'm gonna go to bed, and yeah, hope someone finds this one day that may need it, because God only knows I'll need it. And one day my son may grow up. This is for public use. Someone's going to find this. Someone's going to think it's cringe. Someone's going to actually go, oh, this guy's kind of funny. I didn't say anything funny this time, did I? Boring. But one day my son's probably going to find it and go, whoa, whoa, ha, cracked a funny then. So anyways, I'm going to bed. If I make one tomorrow, I make one tomorrow. I liked doing them at a week at a time because it'd leave me things to talk about. But I did think about this today. So, anyways, like, comment, subscribe, my bros. Lord help me.